This is a summary of the mimer that the part of the mimer that begins on Daf Kuf Yudalid. Basically, the Alter Rebbe explains that there are two ways in which we approach Hashem, Halos Man. One reaches to Tikun and one reaches to Tohu. Tikun is an orderly laying out of godliness. Just like the body evokes, the different parts of the body evoke the commensurate spiritual quality that is appropriate for them. The eye sees, the hands move, etc. Similarly, there has to be the kalim, the aspects of godliness that are matched up with the particulars. The soivev level is something far greater. It surrounds, it does not identify itself with any particular place. This is similar to the difference between tikkun, the orderly characteristics of godliness, and tohu, which are chaotic and in that sense superior because they reach to a level that is not bounded by the particularisms. And ironically, curiously, the lesson being that we begin with reaching to the Tohu level, and after that, we can reach to the Tikun. And we explain this by following the pattern of Pesach, where we first eat matzah. Matzah is about a scapula resistance. It has no taste. Therefore, it's more like Tohu. It's more like soivev. It's more uncategorizable than the Tikun and the orderly. Then we go through the spheres, where we relate to each midah, and we transform it from being associated with something self-serving to something godly, from avav to material things to avav Hashem, etc. Because we start off with the omer, which is an animal food. We start off at this very basic level, and we have to resist. We have to engage in the characteristic of iskafia to reach the level of soivev, because ishapcha will only reach the level of tikkun, because it is still acknowledging the particularisms of a specific item. We used a further mashal with a seed. We take the seed, we put it in the soil. The soil is evidently the least godly of characteristics because it doesn't have anything that just demonstrates its godliness. But it, of course, contains the most godly power, which is regeneration. The only way for the seed to access that power is by totally surrendering itself into the very fabric of the soil. So again, it's a bittul quality that evokes a divine quality, the most supreme of divine qualities, the characteristic of reproduction that allows the seed to then blossom into a tree, etc. And so the Tohu level, which is that level that is beyond any human comprehension, ironically, is where we reach with our halos man, our human effort to touch first, which is thus a setup for there to be the expression in the tikkun mamale level, so that the godliness can be grasped and comprehended in specific character traits.